Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher in this game, Spencer Turnbull. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Matt Carpenter, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
The next pitch is popped up. And there's one away. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Throw on to Cabrera. 2 up, 2 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Nolan Arenado. They say you win.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The 1-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner at first with 2 away. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. On the ground right side. Scope throws to first in time. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. This is Cardinals baseball on the Show Midwest. Back now from Hilldale Park. And today's starting pitcher, Alex Reyes.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Akil Baddoo. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Reyes, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now this is in the air down the line. Yepes moving back for this one. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 away. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So The best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up. Take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Matt Vierling, batting with one down, takes a strike. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Yepes gets under it, makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. And the first offering is not close. That's a strike.
1-1.
Ripped into right field, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Man at first, Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. In there for strike one. Cabrera off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
At the belt and fires. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Tigers leave 1, and it remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyler O'Neill. The right-hander back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
The next pitch misses. Ball 1. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And a ground ball to first. Fair ball. O'Neill on his way to third. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. That's in there. Strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. And that ball is out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 4-0.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that one hammered. That's back. Banks off the wall. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. Swings through that one. 0-1. Edman stands at second with no outs. Next offering upstairs.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Hayward in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
1-0.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Carpenter sizing this one up. Makes the grab on the run. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Now back the first baseman.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 5-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 down, and here is Nolan Arenado. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That's towards center. Vierling moving under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. Now to the bottom of the second. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in, Austin Meadows. Reyes back to work.
0-1.
The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Jonathan Scope in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Meadows leads off first with 1 away. And that one fouled off. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico, he was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs, and What a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP, and of course on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
Yeah, nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich, and it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to do.
Now it's going to be Ryan Kreidler. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And now he steps off the rubber.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next one misses, 2-0. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And it stays fair.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Donnie Sands stands in now and watches strike one.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You're just going to hope that you can make contact.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. One left for Detroit. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back at Hilldale Park, Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. Scope has this one sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down. Now up for St. Louis, Juan Yepez. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now at the plate, Jordan Walker. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Walker, only 20 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Down the line towards the corner. Carpenter sizes this one up. Nice grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. The Cards leave one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the catcher comes up to him. Donnie Sands. Reyes back to work. There's a strike. That one clips the outside corner. 0-2 now.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And here it comes. That one the other way, and that gets down for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now Akil Baddoo pulls that one foul. Here's your 1. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Now batting, center fielder, Matt Vierling.
And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Next one is off the plate. And 1-1.
Doubled up on the slider away. 2-seamer here. Just watch and see.
Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Cabrera measures 6 feet 4 inches, 265 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Steps off, checks the runner at first. Umpire Earl Hendricks saying no pitch, and he's signaling that a balk was committed. And a swing and a miss there.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the dirt, no movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. Yepes fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Back-to-back singles. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now Kerry Carpenter. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And ball 1.
That's high.
Swing and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now it's Austin Meadows. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Bounce to the right. And that one handled. They take the force out That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Tigers 1. New inning getting started, and here comes Tommy Edman.
The shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Aledmys Diaz.
Number 38, Aledmys Diaz.
And the right-hander back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's out.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab to first. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.
Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter. Pinch hitter coming on, Brendan Donovan. A runner at first for him, nobody out.
Brendan Donovan.
In the air, right field. Carpenter settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Man at first. Here's Jason Hayward. On the ground, right side. Dive, and he's got it. On the money. Nice play.
Well, credit the base runner there for a great secondary lead in beating the throw to second, but they don't give up, continue to try to complete what would be a double play, and they get the trail runner on the backside. Hey, you know what? That's a pretty good play. You'll take it.
Goldie at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That was a moonshot, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Joey Wentz.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Patrick Wisdom. Wisdom, a former first-round pick of the Cardinals back in 2012 from St. Mary's College, same school that produced both Corbin Burns and Tony Gonsolin. Ball one low.
Ball.
There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
And that is cut on and missed.
1-2.
That's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of. So coming into the game now on defense, Aledmys Diaz. He's in at shortstop. Also entering the game, Brendan Donovan. He'll play second.
Now at second base, number 30.
Also into the ball game, Patrick Wisdom. He's the new third baseman.
Number 8, Patrick.
Jose Quintana comes on now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Now into the ball game on defense, Lane Thomas. He takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 35, Lane.
The pitch.
Thomas.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Diaz moves under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier.
Now it's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 so far. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two away.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Kreidler up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
One strike.
Ball one there. The 1-1 is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. Gone. He powers that one out to left, and they're chipping away. It's 7-2. Next to hit, Donnie Sands. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. That one missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Kicks and fires. Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now back here at the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. The wind of the pitch. Wilson Contreras has put together a pretty special career. Multiple times he's been an all-star and a guy that came up in the Cubs system as an infielder. In the air on the infield. Scope under this one. And there's one down. Here's Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 2.
Tyler O'Neill.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Tyler O'Neill sends it out, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty, 1 away, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Juan Yepez. This one popped up. Baez settles under it and makes the catch. Out number 2. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Jordan Walker. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Swings and misses, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Akil Baddoo. Now into the game, Andrew Kisner. He takes over behind the plate.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
So coming into the game now on defense, Marcell Ozuna. He'll be out in left field.
Number 26, Marcell Ozuna.
The line to kick the pitch. Flips the corner, and it's 0-1.
Well, as a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Number 8.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Matt Vierling. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-2.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Right through there. Got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you. Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Cabrera leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Tigers leave 1, and it's still 8-2. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Bo Brisky.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And it's Aledmys Diaz.
The shortstop.
Diaz goes 6'1", 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these Cards, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 9-2. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The pitch.
Ball.
High fly ball, right field. Carpenter drifts towards it, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder.
Now here is Jason Hayward. Hayward, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And the 0-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Base hit, center field.
Well, Oh, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
In the air out towards right center. Vierling on the move. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Wisdom now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Got him swinging.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Baez tosses to first. Third out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Austin Gomber.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Austin Meadows now.
The designated
Pitch.
hitter, Austin.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And now the lefty. Meadows tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. And down on strikes. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Scope in the box again. Takes a strike. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He'll touch them all, and they close the gap. It's 9-3. The batter now, Javier Baez. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Gomber in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. And a strike. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Digging in, Ryan Kreidler. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respect. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Jose Cisnero.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Next one off the plate inside. And the count even 1-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Alex Faedo getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Then there's one down. Juan Yepez next up for the Cardinals. Gets under it and pops it up. Puts the squeeze on it, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Righty delivers. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 9-3. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Donnie Sands. And the pitch. In the air, right field. Thomas makes the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Riley Green. 1 out, the base is empty for him. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Eric Haas. Runner on first with 1 down for him. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Green leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting,
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Tyler Nevin. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. On the ground, Donovan. They get the force. That ends the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Tigers 3. So remaining in the game defensively, Riley Green. He'll be the new left fielder. After entering the game as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Tyler Nevin. He takes over as the new first baseman. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Tyler Holton.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Diaz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. The other way, and that's a base hit.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Brendan Donovan, next up for the Cardinals. There's a strike.
0-1.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Tigers bullpen with some action. Jose Alvarez appears to be getting loose. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Scope pulls it down, and there's one away.
The batter, the center fielder,
Jason Hayward next up for the Cardinals.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
On the ground, 2 ball. On to Scope. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 9. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Nick Maton.
Number 9, Nick Maton.
And now we'll get a mound visit from the pitching coach. Probably trying to give a little more time for that arm out in the bullpen to get warmed up. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Giovanni Gallegos.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Gallegos is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Jake Rogers. Looking to start something with 1 gone. First offering, and it just misses. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. So 2 balls and no strikes.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Right-handed reliever, and there's a foul ball.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Definitely a little bit fooled by a well-thrown changeup there as he got it off the end of the bat, but still able to muscle it to the outfield.
He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Up next is the Tigers.
Man at first. The batter will be the shortstop, Javier Baez. Swings and misses. 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Gone. Javi Baez blasts one out. And they cut into the deficit. It's 9-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game. And just like that, they're back in it.
And now, Ryan Kreidler. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Diaz slings to first. And that is that. Javi Baez with a big fly in the inning. It's now 9-5. Staying in the game on defense, Nick Maton. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Reese Olson. Here comes a pitch. Thomas swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one is back. And out of here. A shot to left. And they tack one on the board. It's 10-5. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Patrick Wisdom next up for the Cardinals. Swings through that one. 0-1. Olson. In his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Kisner batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Now 1-1.
That's a ball.
Here's a 1-1. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder,
Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Kisner over at first with one away. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. To the right side. It's through for a hit. They fired in quickly. So it's 1st and 2nd with only one away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Next to hit, Juan Yepez. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Well, this guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
Bounced up the middle. And that one finds its way through. Kisner coming home. The throw in, but it's offline. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Garrett Hill.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Aledmys Diaz now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Ground ball left side. They take the force out, and that is that. So 2 runs, 4 hits. No. Welcome back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now it's going to be Donnie Sands. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Trevor Rosenthal.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And he deals. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Looks like he wants the signs again. And the right-hander deals. On the ground. Slings to first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
The left fielder, number 31.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Andre Lipsius. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Popped up right side. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder,
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. That one called a strike, and it's 0-1. And there's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
11-5, your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
18 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
Sound silly. Mm-hmm.